They're here. Take a look at this. Bam. That's 10 Battleborn batteries direct from the factory. We're gonna have to tear into these bad boys and have a look. And these boys, they do not mess around with quality in shipping these. Look at how well these are packed. Got your instructional booklet. Ugh. Cool. Well, there they are. We got 10 of those bad dudes. It's a brisk, sunny day out here. I've got my 10 batteries, Battleborn batteries, that are going to be going in this bay right here. We've measured it. What we're going to need is a rack. We're going to set these things. It's going to be 42 inches wide, 12 inches deep, and it's going to be 12 inches high, and then put a second rack so that I can actually put the 5 batteries on the bottom, and then I'll have enough room to put the other 5 on top, and that'll get them back there against that back wall. Then whenever we pull the inverter and everything out, we're either going to be mounting the new stuff inside that hole or on the back wall, and should have plenty of room to put those in there. But I'm pretty excited. This is going to be fun. At my brother's house, he's going to be doing some of the welding to get this little angle iron rack put in here, but we'll film a little bit, and if we run into any problems, you'll be the first to know. Okay, we've cut and welded this rack that will actually hold 6. This channel will actually hold 6 of these. I've only got 5 on each level, but I've left enough space at the end that we can put a little block so that down the road, if I wanted to add an additional pair, I'll be able to do that because there's enough room to do that in here. This is like growing, if you could only grow these out of the ground, wouldn't that be nice? So to get this in here, we set one of these channels back at the back. Couldn't assemble the whole thing at first because it wouldn't be able to fit it back in there and turn it. So we set that first one in there, and we're going to have some 14-inch long legs that are going to weld onto the corners of the rack, and then weld onto the upper rack to then hold the uppers and still give room to wire everything in against that back wall. And that is the part we're working on now. Wearing my shirt, and although it says that I don't, I do. I've got 2 of them that look just like that inside. Today we're putting these batteries into the coach. We built the rack, got the rack put back there. I got the 2 batteries already put in there, but before I go any further with it, I've made enough space for 6 batteries per row, and then it's going to make a 24-volt system. But I have seen people online, some of them put pads and things like that in between their batteries. I happen to have some of this extra squishy door seal type material. I'm going to go ahead and put, since I've got the extra room, a little strip of this in between each of those, and then smash them together to kind of hold them snug in place. With that angle iron, and I've secured it down to the back wall and to the floor, it's not going anywhere, but for some reason it should come just a little loose. I don't want them rattling around down there either. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get the rest of those installed and show you what we think and how it looks. And there are the 10 batteries installed with the gap in between each one. Again, down the road I can slide them over and remove the little piece in between and have enough room. I've already tested to put one more battery in there. I'm going to build a little wood block to shim them in there and then go ahead and put a strap around those as well, although I think it's going to be serious overkill because they're not going anywhere in that rack. That rack's holding them in there good. So that gives me, you know, some room back here behind this and on the wall and so forth. After I pull this off and remove the old equipment out, we should have some room, some different places we can hide some things above, to the side, below, so forth. Still leaving us access to this full pull-out rack for luggage and supplies, which is good. And then don't forget, we also get to remove those dudes, and all the cords come out of there, and we will have additional storage there because we won't need those house batteries any longer. See, they've gone bad. It's gross. They smelled like rotten eggs. It was terrible. Okay, well, that's it for right now. We'll pick up where we left off later.